Good Wednesday evening, South Carolina Weather Watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Joseph Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Wednesday evening. Now, looking at the radar right now, as you can see, those showers and downpours are finally starting to move into South Carolina. They originated all the way up here near the Rock Hill, Greenville, Spartanburg region, and now we're pushing to the southeast, and will currently is currently going across the entire United States right now. You can kind of see the progression. They're kind of moving a bit, kind of like this way. So it's really just going to be just a mystery at this point if this area, especially like the low country of South Carolina, is going to get rain. It really just determines if these storms or these downpours are going to really live up to what they were forecasted to do. We also do have these showers over here as well near the Kingstree, Manning, Marion, and Loris areas of South Carolina as well. So honestly, this entire area right here, let me go ahead and clear that out. This entire area right here is now receiving rain. So, and if you're not getting rain and you're in the circled area, you're probably going to get some rain soon. But that's that for the radar for South Carolina. Let's go ahead and talk about the entire United States. And looking at it now, we're going to go on ahead and switch over to the winter weather radar. Zoom our way out. And as you can see, we do have some rain, obviously, down here, going all the way up into North Carolina as well. Even some rain up here in the mid-Atlantic for Virginia as well. Going up here inside of Pennsylvania, we do have some showers on the way up there. And going on over here near Kansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota as well. We also do have some downpours over there. The Rockies are starting to see some downpours as well as over here near Nevada and California, starting to see some rain, especially even some heavy rain inside of Nevada, maybe even a storm in northeastern Nevada. And we also do have some scattered showers and downpours up inside of Washington as well. Here's our cloud cover right now. Obviously, with that storm passing us right now, you can obviously, or that down line of downpours and showers, you can go on ahead and see that the clouds are starting to build in with those showers and downpours. And obviously, it's not too widespread in a lot of areas, like down near the low country, or maybe even in the Midlands as well, just some isolated cloud cover. But the PD region, obviously, probably some low clouds over there. Near Augusta, some isolated low clouds just west of Florence, some low clouds, and then up there, just to the south of Rock Hill and the east of Greenville, Spartanburg, some low clouds as well. And then here you can see the models for our cloud tracker for the next 18 hours. If you're going ahead and drag this forward, you see that the cloud covers is kind of moving kind of all the way down south. And as we go ahead and push that forward some more, that cloud cover will be out, especially I think by tomorrow afternoon for sure. So I think that maybe some more isolated clouds start to build in during the afternoon, but it's only like around 15%, so it's not really that much. And honestly, I think that it's going to be a nice afternoon tomorrow. Here's our current temperatures right now. As you can see, around 68 in Columbia, 66 in Charleston, 68 in Myrtle Beach, 64 in Rock Hill, 64 in Greenville, 66 in Anderson, 71 in Augusta, 75 in Orangeburg, and 73 in Kingstree as well. Here is our low temperatures for tonight. Low temperature can get from 63 in Charleston, 57 in Moncks Corner, 60 in Myrtle Beach, 62 in Hilton Head Island, 54 in Columbia, 55 in Barnwell, 52 in Cheraw, and then up there in the upstate, 49 in Greenville, 48 in Spartanburg, 49 in Anderson, and 49 up there inside Rock Hill. Here's our forecasted precipitation for the next 12 hours or next 24 hours. As you can see, we still do have the chance for that precipitation, obviously, as it's moving through South Carolina right now. You can see that mainly around a good hundredth of an inch to maybe even a tenth of an inch could be possible from like Camden, Florence, Kingstree, just to the north of Moncks Corner as well. Definitely can see a couple of raindrops or two in some isolated spots, but also there is a chance for obviously some accumulation in some of those spots as well, up to around a tenth of an inch. So not really anything flash flooding, not really any flash flooding or severe storms really expected, but we are still watching for the potential for some downpours as well as some showers as well. Obviously, no severe weather is expected at this time as well. Here is our live models, or our future models, that tells us what could be happening in the future. So here we go, starting at around 9 o'clock. It has all these showers down here. Now, obviously, the showers are kind of like up here, kind of still. So it has not quite gotten to like Camden, Hartsville, Florence yet. But we continue pushing this east. You can see here is around 10 o'clock. Some showers start, some isolated downpours, and some showers really start to populate the eastern portion of South Carolina. But while the west is kind of just staying, isolated showers, not really anything that we have to worry about too much. But then as we get to around 12 a.m., they start to get a bit more widespread. And honestly, I think that this area does have a great chance of seeing rain. But obviously, that was when this came out. This came out around, I think, 6 hours ago. Yeah, 6 hours ago. So a lot of things have changed. So, I mean, looking at a more futuristic model, just to show what it looks like for now, it still does have those showers popping off down there as well. So honestly, it's just a roll of the dice. If those storms pop up, or if those downpours and showers pop up, then we'll have some widespread showers throughout most of South Carolina as well. But then that pushes off, and our next chance of precipitation is this little system right here. Maybe bring us a couple of showers going into the 26th at around 1 p.m. up there inside the upstate as well. Let's go ahead and talk about the future, not only for South Carolina, but for the entire United States as well. Here we got the GFS, and we're going to go ahead and switch straight on over to the precipitation type. As you can see, going ahead and move this back, and we're going to go ahead and let this thing load up real quick. We can start off already and see that we have heavy snow up there inside Maine with some rain on the bottom side. You see some isolated showers and storms in Oklahoma and Texas, as well as some downpours and some showers up there to the west. But we continue moving this eastward. You start to see these storms, these severe storms start to pop up inside of places like the Missouri Valley down into the south central U.S. And those storms will get pretty, I'm not even going to say violent just yet, but we're too far out. But they definitely are shaping up to be some pretty bad storms, especially, I'd say, honestly, from Chicago all the way down to like Dallas. So, anybody inside, I'd say pretty much like this region right here, you got to let them know, like, no, there are some severe storms coming throughout this area. In the next couple of days, we're going to have a multi-day severe weather outbreak going through the next couple of days. So if you're on the stream, we will talk about that in a bit. But if you want to, know some more information on it, pop in tomorrow at 9 o'clock if you're on the recording as well, and we'll go ahead and talk about that. But as we go ahead and move that more eastward, you can see that the downpours move all the way up into the northeast, and then we have some more showers down here. And then here's another big example of these storms as well, going through Iowa, going straight towards Chicago. Chicago can see some pretty bad storms as well going into the 28th as well. So that's around 4 days from now. And then we have another severe weather outbreak that could potentially happen down here, Arkansas, Missouri, and again in Illinois, again late on the 28th. That will move eastward, and luckily by time it reaches us, maybe some isolated storms could not be ruled out, but it's not going to be as bad as it was back here. So we have nothing really to worry about in terms of severe weather wise for now. That could obviously increase, and we could have another severe weather potential going into, I think that it was May the 1st. Yes, May the 1st. And then once we continue, more severe storms potentially possible for Kansas and Texas. And then pretty much everything else, just more severe storms, snow for the Rockies in the higher elevations. The West Coast getting pummeled by some more precipitation. But in terms of South Carolina-wise, maybe just some showers in some spots. But other than that, I'm not really seeing anything else too bad. So at this point, I think the next thing that we're going to have to watch for, obviously, the little system that's moving through today, and then this little system right here on the 26th that wants to try and move in and bring some showers as well. But that's all that I have in terms of that. Let's go on ahead and look at the audience. Let's go ahead and see what the audience has to say. If you want to go on ahead and check and see what the audience have to say, or if you want to go on ahead and be the audience and actually ask me questions as well, you can by joining the live streams at 9 o'clock p.m. So let's go ahead and check them out. Let's go ahead and see what they are talking about. I don't see any types of questions inside the chat, but we're going to go ahead and move this to the side. And as you can see, we have a good evening from Anthony Scott, and then we have good evening, very informative, thank you. And then my mom says, keep up the good work, Joseph, and that's all. So if you have any types of questions or any type of any type of information, any type of constructive criticism, or any type of compliments, go ahead and let me know at 9 o'clock p.m. tomorrow as well. But that's all that I have. If you're on the stream, stick around because we're going to talk about the severe weather inside of the central U.S. And if you're on the recording right now, I will be back tomorrow morning with the next one.